So it's a really hot and sunny day here in Manchester. However, we are here today for one thing and one thing only, and that's to check out England's largest fan-owned football club. There is none other than FC United of Manchester. So welcome to a pre-season friendly. This is FC United of Manchester versus Rochdale, and welcome to the Matchday vlog. So welcome to Broadhurst Park, the home of FC United of Manchester. Now, all I know is about this club is that it's fan-owned. It's England's largest fully fan-owned football club. Now, they do play in the 7th tier of English football, the Northern Premier League Premier Division. Now, that is one step away from the Vanarama National League North. It is very hot and sunny here at Broadhurst Park. However, let's try and see what we can find out about this football club today, this non-league football club, and what makes it so special. Now, this stadium, Broadhurst Park, does hold 4,400 fans, I think it is. But yeah, listen, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap that bell for more notifications as I do upload. Let's see what information we can find out about this club, and let's see if we can get any fan interviews also in the process. Dan, first things first, mate, welcome on. Tell me about FC United of Manchester, its history, the way it was formed, everything like that.
So we were formed in 2005 to politely stick two fingers up to modern football and the way that Man United were being taken over by the Glazers, and we were being treated more as a customer than anything else. There was a few noises before that. There was a few unhappiness within the fans at United because, again, you know, the treatment of fans, the modernisation of football, it just wasn't for the working class anymore. So we set up as FC United of Manchester, fought in our own club, borrowed the ground in Bury for a few years, and then we ended up coming here. We built this place with our own funds.
So talking about it being a fan-owned, it's England's, is it largest fully fan-owned club?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So we are the largest fan-owned club. I'd like to say the most well-known fan-owned club as well, obviously because they're linked with United as well. But there is some other fan-owned clubs as well. You know, you got Exeter City, who we play next week in a friendly, who are a fan-owned club as well, and they're doing what they're doing. They've the highest placed fan-on team in the country. But you know, maybe one day we'll get there.
Definitely, and obviously today's game against Rochdale. Give us your thoughts on today's match.
It'd be interesting. It's the first time we faced them since that infamous night in the FA Cup a few years ago. So times have changed for both clubs since then. So it's hopefully going to be a decent game and good crowd.
And last thing as well, mate, score predictions on today's game?
I'll be neutral and go 1-1.
Perfect. Thanks so much for coming on, mate. Enjoy the game.
You're very welcome. Cheers.
So I'm joined by Peter, Rochdale fan. Peter, give us your thoughts on today's game, mate.
Good afternoon. Yeah, there's a couple of trialists for Rochdale, so we'll be interested to see how they get on. A big signing, Manny Disseru, who I still haven't learned how to pronounce. He's playing today, so it'll be good to see him. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Glad to be back.
So you mentioned the signing of Manny to Rochdale.
Yeah.
It's just come out that Cairo Mitchell's joined Forest Green Rovers.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts on Cairo.
Cairo, flattered to deceive. I know he scored 19 goals, but he missed many chances. He was all right tap-ins, but generally, probably glad to see the back of him.
And last thing as well, mate, score predictions for today's game?
It's hard to predict a friendly, but I'll go for 3-1 to Rochdale.
Perfect. Thanks so much for coming on, mate. Enjoy the game.
No worries, thank you very much.
So we have got to learn a little about FC United of Manchester, which is really great, and a lot of insight and a lot of information. But also, we have also discovered that Cairo Mitchell has joined Forest Green Rovers for any of the Rochdale fans out there. However, today, former Rochdale striker Adam Olafondra, who also known for his time at Reading, he starts today for FC United of Manchester. So yeah, massive friendly, to be fair, between the two clubs, you know. And you look at it, it's a great day, very sunny out here, and a great occasion overall. Score predictions though, I am going to go for a Rochdale 3, FC United of Manchester 1. I just think the class will override. However, we'll see new signing for Rochdale striker Manny Disseru. He'll start today. So yeah, listen, I'm loving it here, absolutely loving it here. However, we have got pitchside and tunnel access, so a massive thank you to FC United of Manchester for accrediting us for this game. Honestly, we wouldn't be able to do these things without working with the clubs to be able to create this content. But yeah, let's try and get into some matchday vlog action. One thing I do want to mention as well, actually, before we do get into the matchday vlog action, is the defender Andre Wisdom, who signed for FC United of Manchester the other day. He's not on the team sheet, so I don't think he'll feature within this fixture. But yeah, I don't really know in terms of how match fit he is or anything like that. But yeah, no Andre Wisdom today. However, I'm just excited for the occasion, honestly. Class ground to be at. It's honestly it's a lovely ground. But yeah, let's get into some matchday vlog action anyway. So the teams are in and the stage is set here at Broadhurst Park. FC United of Manchester versus Rochdale. I say we've learned a lot. Massive, beautiful day here at Broadhurst Park for a pre-season friendly. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications as when they upload. And let's get into some pre-season friendly action. FC United of Manchester 0, Rochdale 2 here at Broadhurst Park. Now it's not even the scoreline, it's not the football. This is about the club. Now what the club resembles is affordable football, and there's a sign on a flag, there's a catchphrase on a flag that gets me, and it says making friends, not millionaires. And that's what it's about. See Premier League football, it outprices people, and you're more of a customer than a fan. More of a customer than a supporter, more of a customer than a fan. And yeah, listen, 2-0 to Rochdale though. It's a professional half from them. However, they'll probably change their, it looks like they are set to change their 11 for the second half. So it can be a completely different second half in comparison to the first, as it is a pre-season friendly. Now we are going to change angles for the second half. So bit different to what we're normally expecting. However, listen, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications as when I upload. And yeah, FC United of Manchester, the definition of affordable football, making friends, not millionaires, anti-glazers and all that. You know the rest, honestly, you know the rest. And let's just get into some second half action. Dan, congratulations on man of the match, first things first, but commiserations on the results. Can you give us your thoughts on how you think the game went?
I think it was always going to be tough. It's been a difficult week for us. Obviously, 3 big teams coming here and playing against us. So, yeah, it's obviously with this weather as well. It's hard work for the lads going against full-time clubs. But I think we've put a shift in. I think it's easy to get bogged down and think, oh well, we've conceded 3, we've lost 3-0. But there's a lot of good things there. There's things that we can work on and stuff like that in training now, and obviously we've just got to learn from it now and take it on to the rest of the pre-season. Definitely, and obviously in the first half, you look at it, the Rochdale attacker, he's onto you.
And you do the chop. Where'd you get the confidence for that?
It's not confidence. I wouldn't say I'm confident doing it, but no, it's just that I've always liked to think I'm good with my feet. So when that situation arises, it's just so happens to happen. Last 2 games, I'm hoping it doesn't become an habit, and people start watching this and taking me on and things in games in the future. But yeah, it's just trying to keep the ball mainly. I don't really just want to do pointlessly shell it down the field or into the stand when I can.
And in the second half as well, that save where you've tipped it onto the bar. Talk us through it. What's on your mind at that point?
Save it. That's it really. Yeah, it's what I'm there for, just to make the saves when I can make the saves. Obviously, just do my best in my ability to keep the ball at the net. Obviously, didn't do it 3 times, so at least I turned up once.
Cheers, mate. Well, thanks so much for coming on, and congratulations on man of the match.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, mate. Cheers.
Mark, commiserations on the game against Rochdale. Obviously 3-0 Rochdale. Can you give us your thoughts on today's game?
Probably a game too much for us at the moment. I think I thought they were very good. I think they had 2 11s, but I thought they were strong. I thought the way they played, they got a clear identity. I think they're well coached, and I think they caused us problems. Although we combated the problems, but I think individually they were ahead of us and probably a little bit fresher on us. And the full-time football, it being a heat, made it a difficult afternoon for us.
Obviously, Dan Atherton in goal. Made some quality saves today. Can you give us your thoughts on him?
Yeah, he's a really good goalkeeper. You know, we think he'll be an excellent sign for the club, and you know, he's good in all aspects of the game. So we're looking forward to working with him.
Also, any thoughts going into Tuesday's game?
I think we'll have a young squad. Yeah, because I think we need a bit of a rest. It's been a really tough week, so we'll have a young squad going there on Tuesday.
Perfect. Thanks so much for coming on, mate.
All right, mate, no worries.
So it has finished FC United of Manchester 0, Rochdale 3. And yeah, a professional performance from Rochdale to really sum it up. I mean, you know, you can tell the divisions between, you know, semi-pro to pro, so you can see all of that. However, today's just been about learning about FC United of Manchester, fan-owned club, the largest in England, especially in non-league as well. So, listen, if you're looking for the game to go to, definitely come down to Broadhurst Park. I mean, like I say, a massive thank you to them as well for accrediting me with the media access today. I mean, it's stuff that like this that, you know, I love to showcase the club and everything like that. And it's just, you know, working with clubs that makes it happen. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications as when to upload. This is us here at Broadhurst Park, and yeah, I shall see you guys on the next one.